A close friend of mine rang me while I was in New York, and she's a single mother with 3 kids, and she had to declare herself homeless, like as in officially declare it, and move back. She was lucky she could move in with her parents, but it was her and her 3 kids in one room. She had to be there for 10 months after that. And I remember at the time just having this huge moment of like, the world shouldn't be like this, that I have a friend who has 3 children and can't find a home for herself, and the system is kind of all broken. And then I'm in New York kind of trying to be discovered as this actress, you know, on some level. And I don't know, there was something going on there that it just was like my desire for things to be better for her made me go like, it's like I wanted to step outside my own usual track, and I wanted her to step off hers and be able to like change it. And I remember just getting it in a flash. It was literally like a flash. It was like, woman steps outside of the system and puts her hands on some bricks. Like, it was all kind of images. It kind of came really fast. It was like, woman builds a house for herself, and by helping herself, people come to her and help her. So it was like a magnetic thing, and a community forms around her. So when we meet Sandra, we see her in a very sheltered state, in a very kind of like closed off from the world. And it's lovely to play a character when you know everything that's in her past and inside of her, and let that slightly come out through the journey of getting to know her. I think she loves her children so much. I think that's kind of it's what makes her, it's what brings out the best in her, is her children. It's that love. That's her engine when she has no love left for herself, if you know what I mean. She's already been broken down and just absolutely ground down by Gary over the years. And it's her children that not only inspire her for some new ideas, but they're the reason she stayed, and they're the reason she left, you know. So they help her kind of get over herself, but also get behind herself. It was kind of amazing to play Sandra because A, I didn't expect to, and B, I got to write her, so I kind of knew who she was. Like, I really knew who she was. I only got to play her because Phillida Lloyd came on board to direct and said that she wanted me to play the lead, because we'd worked together in theatre. So it was a big game changer. And then it meant as well that every line I was writing for her I wasn't worried about, because I'd know how to deliver it, and I just wouldn't worry about it too much, and you know. But it was something about being on set as Sandra, and if I was asked to improvise doing anything, I just knew who she was. Like, I knew how she moved, I knew what she looks for. I just know what makes her tick. Like, so that helped incredibly as an actor, I suppose. Working with Phillida on set was incredible because we had an incredibly like close relationship already. We'd worked together in theatre, and then she also was like part of the drafts, like, you know, when we were working on the script and going through drafts and all that kind of thing. She intimately knew what this story meant to me, and every bit of research I'd done for it, and how much I knew Sandra. So working with her on set was like, we became almost like symbiotically just connected in our brains a little bit, you know. It was kind of incredible because she just would listen to anything that I could feed back to her, which is a huge luxury, like huge luxury, to be the writer and then the actor at the centre or something, and have your director be on the same level as you, and not suddenly go, you know, we're separate now, or I can't ask you any more questions. It was always so collaborative. Okay, so the thing about researching like homelessness and social issues with this project was, after reading a lot of books and researching a lot online, it was the people that I met that really taught me something. I met incredible people. I met a famous lecturer of economics called Padraig Kirby, who lives in an eco-village called Clough-Jordan, and I went down there and I experienced a whole world of people that are literally people who are the solution to most of the climate change problems, the housing crisis problems. They're doing everything with solar power, doing everything with like natural resources and from the land, and only using locally sourced food. Padder taught me a lot about social consciousness and what it means to actually wake up to what equality could be, like what could really solve social problems. I remember when I told him about my moment of getting the idea for the film, I said it was probably the most insane moment of my life because I decided to change everything after that and write this story. And he said, no, that was the most sane moment of your life. If you want to see a story about somebody who actually is changing their own life and deciding to become a hero for themselves, you should go see this. If you want some sort of hope or a kind of reminder that people can be redeemed, this is a film to watch.
I want to build a house.
サンドラには家が必要だった。
Sorry, guys.
Late 3 times and you got your kids here.
Please, I need this job.
What are we doing, Sandra? I think this is good for the girls.
I want to fix it, you know. Some people, you just can't.
You have very, very few skills to be involved in a team that'll build a house.
Why didn't you ask me?
It's land, Sandra, going to waste. Use it. Build a house for you and your girls.
Possible.
Have a few heads to give us a hand.
3.
You are not taking my kids!
All right.
世界は変えられる。
What is the point of a house if I have no kids to put in?
この場所があるから。
There's Sandra.
サンドラの小さな家。